Alliant Energy Center is kind of a really unique public assembly facility. There are very few, if any, other venues across the country that operate the way we're required to operate. We are not on the tax levy, which means that the taxpayers in Dane County do not support our operations at all. We're 100% self-sufficient, and that can be really challenging for a venue like us that has to count on our rent and our rental rates and our four sources of revenue to pay all of our bills. It's something that we're really proud of. The last couple of years for Alliant Energy Center have been profitable years for us. We could be more profitable. However, operating in the black when you're supposed to be self-sufficient is something that you take a lot of pride in. There are things we can do on the campus going forward that will help us be more profitable. And when we're profitable, it allows us to make the venue look better. It allows us to give more services to the customers as they come in. It allows us to offer more programming. So it's really important for us to be profitable and be self-sufficient at the same time. But again, it has challenges, and there's a lot of venues across the country that get support from the state, the county, the city, and we're not programmed that way. And because of that, we are looking at some expansions down the road and some possible changes down the road that are really going to help us stay sustainable and stay off the tax levy for years to come. When you look at our venue, the way we're set up is, we're 500-ish events a year here. That number's actually come down a little bit, which is part of our strategic plan, part of our business plan. We're not really set up to do small 30-person little banquets and luncheons like stuff. We're designed for the large, multi-day, thousands of people, large parking spaces. That's really what we're designed for, and those type of events are becoming more numerous. You go back to 2008, 2009, 2010, the whole tourism industry, the conference industry, the exhibit industry really took a hit during the recession. That has really come back over the last 3 to 5 years, and we're seeing the benefits of that now. However, there's a lot of events that would like to come here, but we're not big enough, or we don't have enough space for them, we don't have the right amenities. So those are some of the things we need to look at going forward. But the type of event that we're getting now is becoming bigger and bigger. The demands on catering have increased, the demands on hotels have increased, the demand on square footage has increased considerably, and just the technology, the audiovisual, what the customer expects when they come into a city like this, in a facility like this, has really changed over the last 3 to 5 years. The generation of people that are coordinating and coming to these are expecting different types of amenities than they did 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Technology is huge in convention centers and public assembly facilities. We do need to upgrade our technology on this campus to meet the needs of the customers that are coming to us. When you look at the way we are designed for these large, multi-day, tens of thousands of people, that's really more than just us. We have a 164-acre campus here, and we can control and take care of certain things. But when we bring in large numbers of people for multiple days, that's when the real economic impact really sets in. Look at how we're supporting hotel rooms in Madison and restaurants and bar, and really importantly our own airport, the Dane County Regional Airport. How we support those really helps the tax base and the people in Dane County, the ones that we're not counting on to support us, but residually our attendees coming to us support all that economic growth around Dane County and even around southern Wisconsin. And those are just what we call the direct impact. What is never really realized is the residual type of economic impact that might be southern Wisconsin, but it might be Wisconsin in general. The sales leads that are generated for people that are coming here to a trade show, and they go talk to an exhibitor, and there's a multi-million-dollar order put in for products or services because of a sales lead that was generated here. That's really what we're about, is networking, bringing people together, and supplying an avenue for this economic engine to happen. And it's direct economic, but it's also a multiplier residual that you might not see within 48 hours or 24 hours or even a week of the event, but it might be 6 months down the road, and there's a large purchase made that results in helping the jobs, helping other economic impact in Madison. So it's really a bigger piece than just us on this campus for the 48 hours or 72 hours or a couple days of the event. It's much bigger than that, and that's really what we're trying to help support citywide, countywide, and even statewide. So as we're going through this master planning process right now, there's pretty unique things that are going to come out of it. Some of the stuff is the stuff that we knew we had to do anyways, and we realized that we had to grow and we had to change in certain areas. But we've had the people that use this venue have been part of this master planning process. So we're looking at really what the user sees as here's an issue we have with the venue, how can we correct that, or how can we make it better? So the way we've gone about this, not just doing it in a shell, but getting a lot of people involved with it, has helped us tremendously. I think what our goal is to come up with some ideas that can take care of the existing customers that have really unique needs, but also make us available so the Convention and Visitor Bureau or my sales staff can go out and after new customers, new people that we've never invited here, or people that we've talked to but they said you're just not big enough, you don't have the right amenities. That's the kind of new customer we're going to go after. So I think the process is moving along really, really well. We need to keep into account that our existing customers, have very unique needs. We are such a unique venue compared to other venues. When you look at we can have monster trucks, bridal expos, and a horse show going on the same day. There are very few venues across the country that can do what we can do because we're so diverse. The type of buildings that we have on campus, the abundance of parking that we have on campus, those are really unique. And you go into a lot of these cities, they just can't even go after the type of business that we do because they don't have the operations or the programming to do that kind of thing. So really looking forward to the outcome of the master planning and how it's going to help us bring more people into Madison, more people to the campus, and really help Dane County grow as a county, not just us at campus.